Welcome everyone. Welcome family. This is April with the TLP Gardening Channel. For those of you who don't know, that stands for the Little People's Gardening Channel, where your time is not too little, your space is not too little, and your budget is not too little to do a big thing like gardening. And I am here in my home about to start some seeds. As you can see, I have this seed starting kit that you can get from any box store for around $3. I got mine from Lowe's. And normally, I've been a person that does not use seed starting mix or pellets. I used to just say, I'm going to use what I have. I'm going to get any kind of dirt, the dirt I already have, use the double cup method, and start my seeds indoors. And which was good at that time because I just was trying to show and do, like, I'm just going to use what I have, no excuses, don't need anything special to start growing. However, as I have been gardening for a little bit more time now, I have experimented with things, and I did use some pellets to start my winter sowing, and I absolutely saw a difference. My seeds took off in a greater way. They looked healthier in the starting part than they did with anything else I did. So I really could see the reason why people do use seed starting mix or make their own seed starting mix. There is a difference. Now, you can still grow in regular soil to start your seeds, but I really liked it to the point where I was like, it's worth this couple of dollars worth of investment. All right, and I've already watered my pellets in. Pretty much you just go simple directions, use warm water, fill it up until your pods swell up to the desired height and amount, and make sure they're moist enough. I might actually use a little more water, I don't know. But use that, and then you see this film over it that it degrades all by itself, and you just put that in, and you don't have to disturb the roots if you don't want to. And you just open up the necks of the pod, fluff your peat inside, and start sowing. So that's very simple, easy peasy. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm going to show you what I am going to start now. First thing is my celery. I was up in the air about this because I believe the recommendation is that you sow these weeks before your first frost, which would be, I guess, fall going into winter. However, I'm doing it the opposite. I am doing this weeks before my last frost to try to grow this into spring. So we're going to see how the celery does. I felt like I missed my window in the fall going into winter, but I said I'm going to give it a try. It's not going to hurt. Next, I have Keystone Resistant Giant Pepper. Now, I already have a pepper plant, and I have a lot of small peppers. I have banana peppers, jalapeno peppers, and I even had a baby bell pepper, which is a sweet bell pepper that is just tiny, small bell pepper. I wanted something that was a significant size that not only could I stuff it, but, you know, when I go to the grocery store, I buy the big pepper for putting in my spaghetti, putting in my chili. So I wanted to grow something that I normally would buy at the grocery store. Next, as you can see, I love peppers. It's the poblano pepper. Now, I actually had some poblanos from a neighbor of mine, had a family member that grew these, and I got some, and they were absolutely delicious. So I said, definitely this is a pepper. It has a different taste than your bell peppers, and I really enjoyed it. So again, I like to be able to stuff peppers, and that's what I did with it, and it was delicious. So I want to do that and grow my own. And another pepper. This is the giant marconi pepper. Now, this is supposed to be a mild, sweet pepper that is also said that it is very good for stuffing. I want to try it. I like peppers, as you can see. So we're going to do that. And last but not least, I have the Tiny Tim tomato. And if you have followed me before now, you know that I have never grown tomatoes. That's one thing you don't see at the TLP Gardening channel. But you're going to see it this year. You're going to see it this season into spring, into the summer. You're going to see some tomatoes. Because at first I used to say, well, I'm not a big tomato person. If I don't have tomatoes in my salad, it doesn't bother me. I rarely buy tomatoes. If I have tacos or if I'm making my own guacamole, I can do with or without the tomato. But I thought about how much I do like spaghetti sauce. I use tomato paste. I use stuff in soups. And I was like, April, you got to be a well-rounded gardener. Go ahead and get the tomato. So we're going to try that this year. Y'all pray that I have success. And that's it. That is going to be my in-home seed starts. And I will bring y'all back to show y'all the progress. And just an encouragement, particularly to my apartment dwellers, my patio gardeners, get going, and be saving up for that house, trying to do what you got to do so you can get land. Because the more I stay in my apartment, the more I know that I need some land. The more I grow, the more I want to grow. But living in an apartment is not an excuse not to do anything. There's so much you can do, and we can do it together. Y'all be blessed, family. And again, this is the TLP Gardening channel, and I will see y'all again in the garden. Bye.